Okay. So let's see. So, uh, no, so we have ads, we definitely ads. But what I would like to go here is we have that too. But I have to get to this part. This is what I want to tell. So, working with Universal Music, right? I see a lot of cool things that they're doing, and another thing that came up to me, and the reason why I have this here is this: we all ride in the elevators, right? And you ever pay attention to the music that's playing in the background, the elevator music? Sometimes. Now, this is what's going to be happening in the future. Okay, it might not happen tomorrow, right? But in the future, what's going to happen is this: when you're actually reading an article, right, there will be music in the background that's going to influence how you interact with that article. If it's going to make you do something or make you feel good when you're reading it, that's what's going to be happening. And I met with a company called CSAC in Los Angeles that takes care of artists' right to play music. And they were scared when I showed it to them. They were scared. They said, "We have nothing that actually covers this problem." I said, "That's why I'm here. I'm here to bring it to your attention, to tell you what's going to happen so that they can look after the artist. Because the only person who's losing money here is the artist. And if I can make sure that the artist gets paid for technology like this, let's not even call it technology, for a solution like this that everybody else is going to be doing and not paying the artist, I want to be there to make sure that we have the right amount of people in place to solve that problem with what we're doing." So as I was saying, you have the actual song embedded in the article, right? But then after the user can still read the article, as you can say, you can scroll through the article, right? So I'm scrolling through the article, right? Then after you're reading, and it would also switch pages as you go, but the song's still playing. You know what I mean? So if you want, you can go back and stop it, and keep reading on. Okay. So the other thing that is really really cool, I just love it, is that it's like, yes, part of my writing skills, I talk about my man cave, but the thing is back to the products. Now, for different products that we have, I'm using my place as an example, is that we would like to have people who have products to have it very interactive. So this is part of, let's just say if you are a designer, interior designer, right? You'll be able to have this application, if your firm wants, right? You can actually, click here, go to the user now, and you can overlay within the application the different things to put in the house. So here you go again. So now the user can see, oh yeah, I like to have those lights in my room or whatever, and have it. So now the application is more interactive. So now you're actually having it's fun, reading the information and getting the documentation. So more articles. One second, let's jump across into some good stuff. And another thing that I'm doing for us is that as I get what happens here is that different companies call me up and say, "Hey, Anthony, I got a new product. Can you review it?" Our job at Caribbean Commerce is to get that information out to you, right, and say, "Here's some new stuff that's happening," right? So, for example, we have this new 3-in-1 lens. I'm actually talking with the company to see if, well, first of all, I spoke with the company, and they said they didn't have any distribution in the Caribbean. Now, that's kind of weird. A lot of iPhones and stuff are bought down here, but where are the accessories? So, for on my side, I'm thinking that if we're able to help a small company become an accessory company, distributing products here in the Caribbean, this is a small business person starting up, and it's not a lot of money for them to start up to do, right? So here's a perfect example of a place that they can get an ID, and this is like $60, I think, not even 60 US dollars, not even like 60 US dollars, right? Now this is a great little tool for somebody to start making money with, and all they did is that they saw it in our magazine, and we were able to try to hook them up together with the company to start distributing. You know what I mean? So these are opportunities that we are actually hoping that we can actually get done here, which I'm pretty sure will happen. And a next thing that we have, one second, scroll across, is we have this section, right? And this is a section where we start gathering information from each of the countries, right? So Jamaica's one. These are events that happened in Toronto that we covered, and we gathered information. But we would like to do the same thing with all the other islands. As different things happen, they feed us the information. We put it in one location so that everybody around the world gets it. You know what I mean? So this is more the collaboration with the government and different services to get information out to the public. So I gotta show you this. 1 second here. 1 second. You know, the thing is that when you're developing this stuff all the time, it's just like you do so much of it, and you show it so often, it's just you forget things. So of course my sisters, they're going. I go, okay, I get it. So here we go. One of the things that you can also do with the application is when you. So I showed you the embedding of music into the app, where you'll listen to music and whatnot, and you could launch a video, and you're going to start seeing, if you start using your iPads more, you're going to start seeing this more happen in more of the like the Wired magazines and stuff like that. They're starting to do this more often, but we have it first here, which is a great thing. So, for example, the other thing that we'll be able to do with content is make it where video, text, and graphics all integrate together as one. And here is an example of it, where you actually have an article that you're reading with embedded video. So now we've actually crossed the line of having them both separated at any time. So now they're together as one. Yeah. Yeah, it is cool. It is cool. Okay. So let's get back here. 1 second. Okay. So I just want to recap what was actually said before. Just recap this. Is to feature business and culture life in the Caribbean in an Apple mobile. So besides just being on the iPad, we will be on Android. I'm looking to get us onto the actual iPhone and the Android phones. These are smaller devices. It's going to take me a little bit longer to do it, because I want to make sure that when you actually encounter the application on these smaller devices, that the experience is basically the same as what I give you on an iPad. So I want to make sure that whole thing is very harmoniously done. Okay, next. Private and public business connections. This is really key for us also, where we actually start showing this is how business is being done. And I'm really glad that Mike and Kathy and them were able to come down, and Mr. Latouche working with us so that we can actually start this off right away. One of the things that when you do a launch, everybody always says, oh yeah, it looks nice, right? But no, we actually did something and came here to show you, here it is. We have people in place already to get something done. So you're not going to turn around and walk out of here tonight and go, oh, that's nice, and never hear about us again. No, we've done it. And then so it's here. Now, the other thing, the app is at Apple's store right now. I'm just waiting for approval. So this is not a demo that I'm showing you. It's the actual application. It's sitting there waiting for them to approve. And as you know from Apple, it's on their time, not my time. Even though I sent in an email saying, hey, listen, I got a presentation I want to give. So what? Like, okay, thank you. I love you, Apple. And then after about agency stuff. People won't, some people are going to look at it and go, oh, wow, that's just too much for me to do. No, we're here to help you. If you're looking to put out an image outside of Jamaica or in the Caribbean or wherever, we're here to help you get that image done in a digital format. And we'll here to educate also. There's one thing that I like to do is this. I'll tell you anything, right? It's not proprietary information. I'll tell you anything, but the only thing is that I know that you won't be able to do it. But if we work together, we'll be able to do great things, and that's where I want us to be, is to work together to get it done. So this is just a little outline of the actual platform, right? The technology that's being done. So where we are today is that I have developed this CCM publishing, and that's what's out here on Apple right now today. Now the next thing that's going to be done is the corporation, investment, and government is giving them a tool that they'll be able to send that information into our cloud, right? And then after manipulate it, and then after we will then after put it into the magazine, put it into the different devices, and then after we can either go to a private organization. So let's just say you are a chamber of commerce, right? And you have your members, and you want to do something specifically for your members. We can help you deliver something specifically for your members that doesn't go anywhere else, right? So that's really nice. Then after that, we have the world, so you can send it out to the world. And then after, we have special events. So if there are expos and whatnot that are going on locally, we'll be able to help you put together that information for the expos that makes it more dynamic and more user interactive. And so that's where we would like to be with the technology. Now, like I said before, I did do some of this with Fox, but what I have to do right now is actually look at what I've done for Fox and actually change it, because technology has changed so much right now. See how I'm going to put it into today's thing, and also think about what the future is going to be, because I'm not going to build something for today because it's going to be obsolete tomorrow. So I still got to look further on down the road for us, and that's a key thing, is that I want people to look at the Caribbeans and say, wow, these guys are doing things really different, right? And it's not just I'm doing something different or our team is doing something. It's we are doing something different. So it always goes back to the logo. It's about we. The stronger that, the more togetherness that we show, and show that, hey, listen, we're going to do it together, it's easier for us to beat down any door outside of the U.S. Well, outside of the Caribbean, but in the U.S., go to Canada, go anywhere, because we have a solid brand and an identity that they can actually relate to and want to be part of. So now I'm showing you this. I'm showing you the future. And the reason I'm showing you this is this. With the Caribbean Commerce brand that we've created and what we're looking to do, with all this information that's being delivered to us, right, dynamically, right, it only goes to say that we will become news right away. So one of the things that I would wish on, my wish list, is that if the governments, right, Trinidad, Jamaica, all the governments in the islands get together and say, yeah, let's put out the West Indies News 360, where we become part of all these brands that are out there. Because I don't see why all these brands are out there talking about themselves and we're not there. Isn't that kind of weird? It's just like, 1 second here. I'm flying into Trinidad. I was flying into Jamaica, and everything is about the U.S. I'm going, okay, fine. I'm clicking through the stations, and nothing is coming up Caribbean. So if DirecTV and all these people have a station where they can get information about us, we're going to be able to penetrate the markets. Because besides DirecTV, you got Sky, you got all those guys doing all this stuff, and they need to be able to get one place with something. And I believe that with the help of having a successful Caribbean commerce, listen, I'm not here to do it by myself or anything. If we partner with the right companies and the magazines and the TV people, right, to gather that information in together, then after we can actually disseminate it out under one brand and penetrate and do something really, really cool. So this is where I love us to be. You know what I mean? Am I going to get there tomorrow? No. But with your help, I can get there really fast. I can get there faster. And I think that's the end of my piece. So thank you very much.